When Hamas released the last 20 surviving Israeli hostages, it was probably not out of trust in Israel. It was a bet on the US's Trump administration.
We ended the war in Gaza and really, on a much bigger basis, created peace.
A gamble that Trump could hold Israel to a peace deal. But this is the same US president who just months ago proposed turning Gaza into a US-controlled beach resort.
But the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad, this could be so magnificent.
At that time, senior Hamas officials called Trump's plan absurd and a recipe for creating chaos. So what changed? Last month, Trump picked up the phone and made Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu apologize to Qatar for Israel's strikes on Doha, patching Netanyahu directly through to Qatar's Prime Minister. Palestinian officials say that moment convinced Hamas that Trump could stand up to Netanyahu and might actually want to end the war. They'd seen it before. When Israeli jets took off for a bombing run on Iran, Trump ordered them to turn around. One Gaza official told Reuters, though theatrical, he does what he says. And that gave Hamas confidence. Confidence that once the hostages were freed, Trump won't let Israel go back to war. Reuters also reports that Hamas now believes Trump's Gaza deal is too big to fail. And the president is invested, personally.
Is rising, and now the rebuilding begins.
At indirect talks in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, Trump's closest aides and a handful of regional power brokers filled the room. One Hamas official told Reuters, "You could feel Trump's presence," with the president calling in 3 times during negotiations. But Hamas officials know that disarming and releasing all their captives is a risk that could backfire. January's ceasefire, the one Trump's team also helped broker, collapsed in days when Israel's military resumed its campaign without warning. But Hamas also said it believes holding the hostages any longer would only weaken global sympathy, according to Reuters. The group says releasing them forces Israel to show its hand and wipes out any credibility if Netanyahu resumes the war.